Good morning, cookies. So we are actually heading out to our first, I guess, pre-fashion week event with Ray's Fashion. They're having a panel with a few black designers and fashion industry people. I am thinking I'm gonna see Chi there. City, well, Ken might be there. We're trying to figure this out now because it's a lot of stuff going on with like getting confirmations for different events and shows this time around. It's a little last minute, I feel, or just like messy. I don't know. But anyway, this is my outfit. I'm wearing an old Nasty Gal shearling coat. I combed it so it doesn't like shed as much. Oh no, I got a little knot here. We can make some rabbit earrings. We can coordinate. Whatever. It's just one look, one event. I have on my Banana Republic. Carlos is in the shower if you can't hear the water. I have on my Banana Republic favorite sweater and my Only Made and my Cynthia Rowley pants, some Converses just to travel with, and then I'm carrying this bag and my Loewe booties are in there too. So I'm going to run to the train. It starts at 9:30. It takes 30 minutes to get there. So I'm over here. So we are making for good time because like I told myself be ready by 8:28 and I would get there by 9:15. But really the event starts at 9:30. So we're making for good time. I'll put my ear plugs in. We'll put my earplugs in and then we were gonna hit the road. We're gonna hit the road, child. But this week should be fun. I need to be careful of how I have my water intake and my food intake and keeping everything steady because this is my women's time week. I'm on my period. I'm well, not today. Tomorrow I am, and hopefully it's not aggressive because I have more things to do tomorrow than I'm doing today. So I have to be mindful of what I'm doing with my body. So while we're out, we'll probably get like a green juice, some healthy foods because I didn't really grocery shop for this week because we're gonna be out and about the whole time, and yeah, just a lot of good whole food intake. So let's go. Let's get to the standard. The standard at Astor Place? Yeah, okay, let's go.
We joined Ray's Fashion to celebrate New York Fashion Week. I'm Chanel Wickrathna. I'm a senior content strategy associate at the Business of Fashion, and I'm so honoured to be here with three.
Something that is public facing, that's customer facing, and what does that mean? So, I have it structurally in my tiny business. Every person is that's a part of the team represents the world that we exist in and that I want to see. But I think about that so much in terms of the casting, in terms of the messaging, something as simple as what the sound is and the environment we're in, and I don't even like to use the color military green, for example, because I just don't want to I just don't want to play into, I don't know, just ideology that is problematic. So it's literally every single decision that I make, and it's things that I will sit and like discuss with my stylist at length for days. Like, well, can we really do epaulets on this blazer? If we're doing epaulets, how are we doing it? How are we like deconstructing this this idea of military that is just increasingly controlling our society, but in a way that like questions it so that people can realize that it's not just producing a dumb jacket, you know. So it's every single day, every decision.
And what kind of support systems or resources do you find are still missing for designers in this like ever-changing fashion landscape?
I think the list is too long. Definitely opportunities to have mentorship. I think there's so much about this industry, and I say this as someone who's been in the industry for, at this point, 18 years. So I launched my brand after, you know, a long time in the industry, but I realized how little I didn't know running my own business. So mentorship and mentorship is ongoing. It can't end because there is an emergency literally every day running a fashion brand. So mentorship and just being able to talk to people and being able to be connected with other people who might know something more than the person who's mentoring you, that is all super important. Opportunities for small business loans and opportunities for grants. I can't stop talking about it. Fashion is incredibly expensive, and we see brands closing all the time or not having shows because they run out of money. That is a real thing that we face every day. I mean, I have friends that are designers, and every time we see each other, we talk about cash flow over a martini.
That's the only way to do it. That is the only way I ever want to talk about money ever, is over a martini.
Yeah, but I also think it's what Felita said. It's like it can be very, very isolating, and yeah, mental health is like a very serious issue that is not addressed in fashion. In the industry, very, it's just ignored. You're supposed to be this superhuman that like designs and runs a company and is a public figure, and you're doing that all feeling very isolated and unsupported, even though there is support, but at large you feel unsupported, and you're also being judged on the same level as like a brand from Kering or LVMH, and it's like it doesn't the math is just not mathing. Let's just say.
With I think it's $2 trillion of spending power, the market is 40% diverse. So clearly there's some opportunity that we can all need to figure it out. And that in itself would help drive revenue for these brands. I think when you look at this from an industry perspective, we do have to understand and validate the retailers' challenges. They've onboarded these brands, maybe some prematurely. The performance is not there. They're held to performance because this is a business. And so it's about timing. Like I know within our network, we have incredible retail executives with decades of experience who volunteer their time, and they're constantly giving the feedback of how do we make this work while shielding the designers from the ultimate margin demands, profitability demands that all brands are held to. What's the solve? Someone has to discuss net terms and making that equitable. Yeah. So I think like the priorities, I think for all of these groups is the same, to have a more inclusive industry and access to the product and conversations with the designers. How we get there is uniquely different.
For sure. Mercy, how do organizations like The Standard work to align their corporate objectives with the needs of this diverse consumer we've been speaking about?
Yeah, so I think another one of our core pillars of our DNA is community, right? And so I'm gonna go back to that. So I think for us, it's all about cultivating community. The Standard is an American-based brand, but now we're international, right? So when we go into new markets, we just go there and plant our flag and say we're here, right? We do our best to reach out to the community and figure out what's going on within the fabric of where we are, right? And so for us, when we do that, then we understand what our consumers need within each market, right? Because I do think it's different, by market sometimes. Certain things are like in America right now, a lot of things are happening, and so we're investing to make sure that we're showing up for the people within this market. But certain things are happening in the UK, certain things are happening in Thailand, certain things are happening all over the world. So I think it's once again making sure that we're invested in the communities that we're in and making sure we're partnering with the right people that are doing that. And that could be anybody. That can be chefs, that can be artists, that can be property owners, that can be anybody, right? But making sure that we're having those conversations to understand what our consumers need. And maybe that is a third space, like a standard, right? Where they can actually show up and find community and be amongst each other. Maybe it's something like this, a panel where you can educate on the work that Grace is doing, that Rachel's doing, things like that, right? So we're continuously trying to make sure that we just have our ears to the ground. I always say if you work in brand marketing, you're like a purveyor of culture, right? You need to make sure that you understand everything that's happening within the ecosystem of this world and then utilize that in your work. And that's what I think we're trying to do.
Amazing.
Community, yeah. They need to, it's a lot of talk going on.
Hello, good morning. My name is Carolyn Gray. I'm a Virgo. Please don't hold it against me. The devil's in the details, okay? My question is, we've been talking about DEI program rollbacks, places like Target, and obviously we heard all the talk on social media about don't let these brands gaslight you, we're not shopping at Target. And I've had a business, I understand product, I understand shelf placement. Can you speak on, is it more important to support these brands like Essential at Nordstrom, you at Moda? Is it more important to support your sales there? Should we be coming directly to you? Can you tell the people what difference it makes to show up for our brands in these places that might roll back on us and what we need to do to support you guys? Like what is the reality? Because they're talking craziness on social media.
It's both, actually. You absolutely, I really want you to buy me at Moda. Like,
yes.
Please do. Mark's over there. Because our sell-through is incredibly important. If the sell-through is not there, and you're held to the standard of a percentage, and if you don't make it, there are going to be conversations after a few seasons, and then that ends your partnership. If you don't have wholesale resale partners, you don't have a business.
Yep.
Unless you have an incredible amounts of resources. But at the same time, obviously, it's really great to support directly with the brand. We have a much better margin.
Okay.
Any
good.
margin we can get really helps with cash flow, with reinvesting into our business, with growing. So I have to say both.
Okay.
Both.
Thank you.
And just to also add on to that, these designers, when we started, their desire was to have a multi-channel distribution strategy, expansion. They have their DTC businesses, which is great. And you should go there first and discover, learn about the designers, hear their stories, and that should inspire curiosity for you to shop and then go further. We do recognize that consumers have relationships with other retailers. They have point systems and all these other things, but don't cancel one without the other. Support the retailers that are supporting organizations like Raise, and we have a whole list on our website which can help guide you.
Thank you.
Excuse me, you didn't say anything about how we both wearing gray today. Here you go. We're both wearing gray.
Oh, let me take a picture of y'all. Here.
Literally.
Take it back. I didn't realize.
I just realized, I was like, wait.
Is that your lipstick? I mean, your lip balm in the back of that?
Where? Oh, yeah. The road one.
Hey y'all. So I'm back home, obviously. It's the evening time. I'm home alone again. I haven't really been loving that for me lately. But anyway, where did we leave off? We left off at Saint Laurent or Pura Vida. We went to Pura Vida, and then after that, I picked up a little latte, per usual. And then I went to Bergdorf because I've been looking for something I want to make a statement towards the removal of the Tuskegee Airmen curriculum at the Air Force because of the rollback of DEI. And I want to make a statement, a fashion political statement with this item. And I had been looking for it in my size through New York. And I hit up Jerry at Bergdorf in the Noir room. And I was like, hey, by any chance, do you have this item in store? And she was like, I don't think we bought it, but let me look. And so she saw that it was in the warehouse. And I was like, okay, let me check one more store to see if they have it in person. And if not, then I'll run the risk of ordering it overnight and getting it by Thursday. So she was like, hold on, let me just do a little hunt. She hunted and she found it. Y'all gonna see what it is in this vlog. Don't worry. And I'm so grateful. So we went and picked that up and then came home. And I took an Uber home this time because it was cold and I was just tired. And I had a wonderful Uber driver. I need to tip him. Wait, let me open up the app. And we talked about his Islamic faith because I heard that he was playing his Quran on his ear pod. And I was like, do you need to pull over and pray? Because, you know, like Muslims pray 5 times a day. They salat 5 times a day. And I just noticed like a lot of these people, they're working during the time that they're supposed to be praying. And, you know, it's like an hour and a half time slot type of thing. So I was like, I didn't mind if he needed to pull over. He was like, no, it's okay. Like I have enough time and there's a mosque where I'm taking you so I can go there and do salat. So we talked about his faith the whole ride. And I like talking about people's beliefs and just understanding like how they go about and like the 5 major things that Muslims have to do within their life or every year type of thing. I didn't know that. And I believe they have to salat 5 times a day. They have to make jihad. Well, he said it in his language. I pronounce it jihad. He said jihad. But the pilgrimage to Mecca. And they have to what's it called? Zakah, where there's like a certain way that they have to give charity and help other families. And then there's something else. Prayer, zakah, jihad, Ramadan. My mind, y'all. I forgot the other ones, but it was very nice talking to him and learning about him. He was from Yemen, and yeah, I just had a really good time riding with him. That was a really nice ride. And he was like, it's so interesting because I was thinking about prayer and you asked me about needing to pray, and he was like, Allah always knows how to align me with the right people in the car. And I was like, that's nice. I'm glad that you feel safe and comfortable. We also talked about Malcolm X and his pilgrimage to Mecca and how that was a turning point and how he learned the reality that anyone can practice Islam if their heart feels it. And it's so interesting. I won't dive into the full story, but I do have a younger brother, guys. And we are very much estranged, unfortunately. It just, you know, things hand out a certain way. And I'm open to having a relationship with my brother. However, there's just certain behavior and approaches that I deem truly unhealthy for any kind of relationship, blood or not. You know, as welcoming and open and loving as my mother is to him, because she always believes you don't have issues with children, you deal with the adults type of thing. She never mistreated him. She always made sure he had what he needed, even contributed to his financial standing as a child. And even, you know, when he turned 18, like she even helped and, you know, gifted him things and tried to make him feel comfortable with her. But, you know, just certain levels of behavior that I'm just, you know, I'm not for, and blood or not. But anyway, his family is the little family. Like his great uncle is Malcolm X. So I always, you know, I've always had this huge interest in the story of Malcolm X. So anytime I get a chance to discuss the faith of Islam with a Muslim, I just love that. Any religion, honestly, like there was a time I was very much into learning about Hasidic Jews. Like their life, how they do the things that they do. I was thoroughly invested for like 2 years because I worked with them a lot when I worked at Saks, and I was working on the fourth floor at that time was very much filled with clothing and brands that worked well for their faith and the rules of dressing. So like brands like Red by Valentino or Josie Natori or Weekend Max Mara and DKNY, Burberry, Ralph Lauren. Like there were a lot of brands on that floor. So the largest group of customers that we shopped with on that floor were Hasidic women, and I felt like I wanted to learn more about them and their practices and their approaches, because also I didn't want to do anything that made them uncomfortable, or you know what I mean, like I didn't want to like say anything wrong or not choose the right item to show them. Like I wanted to make sure that I just wanted to be in line, and I just became thoroughly invested in like their stories and also how some of them left the community. So anyway, I had a great Uber ride, y'all. Okay, that man, he blessed me. We blessed each other. We and he taught me all the things, inshallah, all the things. But yeah, I was grateful for that moment. I like stuff like that. And yeah. So anyway, I got home and Stuart Weitzman sent me a shoe that I have to wear for the Sergio Hudson show on Friday night. And they're very cute, very sleek. This is the 100? Stuart Power Booty 100 milliliter. This is the black. Like they sold out of the black suede. I really wanted the black suede. But listen, this is a gift. Beggars can't be choosers. Okay, I will take a gift. But it's the black leather, and honestly, I'm not mad at it at all. I was like, this actually works well. But yeah, we're gonna wear the shoe to the show and enjoy the show with the Stuart Weitzman team. And what else happened? I ate some food, I read my Bible passages, and I'm looking at the folded clothes in the basket that I've had there for 2 days. Am I going to put them away tonight? No, I don't want to. I need to make a plan for how I'm going to attack the content that I need to make tomorrow and on Thursday, because I have to make content for Worn Through A's Wednesday, my Friday series that I want to do about Black music, and then I need to plan out my Friday video about the impact of Black designers and people on the fashion industry. Okay, because we're gonna be on theme. DI. No, I'm not. No. We're gonna celebrate Black History Month. We're gonna do the things for Black History Month on this channel and all through the year. Anywho, so yeah, now I'm watching The First Wives Club. Love this movie, and my cycle started, so I'm a bit bloated and I got cramps. I'm just gonna relax and sit down and plan my day tomorrow. How does that sound? How's y'all day going? Are you enjoying this vlog so far? It just started, kind of, didn't it? Yeah, this is day one of the Fashion Week festivities, pre-Fashion Week. And hope y'all enjoyed the panel, the bits of the panel that I shared. And yeah, tomorrow we have some meetings. We have some content to make. We have a hair appointment. We have a Spinelli Kilcullen store opening event. We have a, Paris, Texas, and the Webster event. That was really nice to see on my schedule. So yeah, I'll say goodnight from here, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Yes. Bye. Bye. That was a bit of a doozy. My goodness. Good morning, cookies. I am at home, obviously, 9:50 in the morning. I have my little matcha, clink, clink, clink. I feel like, let me run it down real quick what's going on. Yesterday was like some pre-fashion week events with Industry Africa. We also went to Spinelli Kilcullen. There was a Black Beauty roster event. But I had other things that I already committed to before getting word of going to that. And then I had a Paris, Texas and the Webster event to attend. Y'all, I swear, like after I got my hair done, I had a little time to get like a latte to kind of pick up my energy because I was like tired or whatever. I'm on my cycle for second day. Horrible. And drank the coffee and I feel like it threw me off or something. And by the time I got to downtown where the first event was and I shot pictures with Shatima, I started to feel like off, like bloated, nauseous, just over it. My pants were getting tight on me. It was just bad. It was a bad time internally. Like I looked like I was okay, but I was just like, oh, hell no, I want to go home. So anyway, I hurtingly, I scurried to the events to just show face, see the people, say what's up. I saw Chi, Ken Smith, Shaw, Jules, all the girlies, and went to the Paris, Texas thing on my own because I was the only one that had confirmation and went home like after 10 minutes. I was more uncomfortable there because I didn't know anyone and it was just, I don't know, it was a lot of overstimulation. It was a lot like the music, the tight space. I was just like, whoo, this is a lot. And they have a collaboration, but I didn't really see any product to show off or anything. So I left. I appreciate the invite, but I think that I am so into product knowledge and brand news and interesting collaboration and communication that I was just like, okay, so this is the part everyone's just kind of drinking and eating pastas and stuff, I guess, from Cipriani downstairs. I don't know. But I felt like, okay, I can go home. So anyway, got home, undid my pants, felt so much better, and went to bed. So it is officially the first day of Fashion Week. There are shows on the calendar today. I am not going to any runway shows today. I am going to a Kensington Gray event with Microsoft AI. Is the collab, and it's a mixer. Like even though people might not be represented by Kensington Gray, they've always done these mixers for their friends, family, talent to just get together and link up during Fashion Week just to say what's up. So I always like, I always feel nice that I get to go and my friends are there and it's a good time. So we're going to stop by there first at 2, and then Giovanni is having a presentation, and this is my first time seeing any of their work up close. And we're going to go, I believe my manager and the social media manager from the agency, Clickish, the talent agency that I'm under, they're going with me. And then we're done for the day, which is fine because I have no YouTube video for tomorrow. And I have the concept, but I've been trying to figure out how I want to roll it out as far as the presentation, how I'm going to talk about it. So I'm going to film that later this evening when I get home, even though the natural lighting won't be with us. It'll be fine. And what else? Tomorrow's going to be a hectic day. Not hectic, but just like packed. A packed schedule starting from like 1 to 10, which is insane to me. I'm going to cut that down to like 9. Or 8:30 because I am tired already. We haven't even started the day. But anywho, I am feeling okay about Fashion Week. We are also working with a PR agency to help get my foot in the door at certain shows, and I have some thoughts about it. Fashion Week is very political. Fashion Week is very associated with who you're associated with, your affiliation, your representation, your aesthetic, and also, it's very cliquey. And for me, I'm such like I feel like I'm a lone wolf in certain ways, where like what I want to show you guys is very specific, and like I just need to, can I get back there? Like, I don't need to do the glitzy, the glamorous things. I don't need to be dressed. I don't need to be front row of anything. Like, I really don't. Like, I would prefer to stand with photographers and journalists and do what I need to do from that point of view, because I just feel more aligned with that. I want to do that type of stuff and be positioned that way in these spaces, so I can report and share the content in the way that I want to or have in my head, right? So, how the PR agency works, like they pitch you to different brands and they share like a little story about who you are, or like a get to know you. And I think that there was a way that I was thinking it was going to be approached, and I'm realizing I don't think it was, but we'll see. It's day one. A lot of things are so last minute during Fashion Week. Also, I feel like a lot of venues were confirmed last minute. The agencies were representing the actual designers. Everything is super last minute. And sometimes a designer might know you, but they may not think through all the process of getting ready for their show, oh, I need to make sure that my PR company knows about XYZ content creator or journalists to get them into the door. Like, it's a lot of things going on at all times. And so I think that because everything was so last minute, running late, and then the way that the PR company is kind of going about the communications, or as far as like introducing me and other people to these brands, I feel like it's a very small window to fit in. But also it's just interesting. It's interesting. I'm not taking it personal, but I'm taking note to do things a different way going forward. You get what I mean? So yeah, like I said, tomorrow's going to be packed out, which I'm grateful for. Saturday, I think there's like one or two things. I was kind of hoping to keep it really low key on the weekend. Sunday, I have something. And then Monday, I have Zankov. I'm always excited for Zankov. And Tuesday, I have Dennis Basso, I think. Never been to one of his shows before. So anyway, yeah. I like to see my friends also looking as good as they look. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm going to put my laundry away that's been sitting there since Sunday or Monday. And yeah, then we'll get ready to go. We'll start getting ready around 12. The event starts at 2, so yeah. And it's snow ice outside. We'll see how that goes for the girls in heels. I'm the girls in heels. I think I'm gonna wear a pair of boots to these events, and then the shoe that I really want to wear with my outfit, I'll take it off and go from there. But like, girl, here we go. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later when we're heading out, okay?
Let me just put this down so I can show you how functional it is. So this is your one-stop wallet. Once you have this, you don't need anything else. You got your driver's license, your car key, cash, more cash, more cash.
I know that's
more
right.
cash.
All the money.
Over me. Right? Passport, phone, credit cards, boarding pass, another pocket on the outside.
Ooh, I like the back pocket too.
Right?
Wait a minute.
And my signature white top stitch because it has to be luxe. And feel the leather.
And wait, my hands are full.
Wait a minute. Right?
Oh, I
Right?
like that.
Right?
I like
No,
that.
for real.
What's this all that pebbled leather?
Pebbles ring.
Oh, word.
Pebble
Oh, word. That's right.
Carry on that Is it not a vibe? Yeah, no, you.
Only the way that we engage with fashion and social media, but also how influencers and creators can craft authentic and impactful personal brands and career. How many of you guys are using AI on a daily basis? See, I feel like AI is like, not using AI today is like not using.
When I I look around this room transparently in awe. I'm overwhelmed because it is so loud in the best way possible. It's so powerful. It's so beautiful in here. And I feel like this is something that we truly, I don't know how January was for y'all, but we need this moment right now. And so I'm really excited that y'all let Microsoft be a part of this moment. We don't take that lightly at all, that you're inviting us into this space. And that's something that this team is really honing in on. It's about being in person, engaging in the moments. Me and Shanae were just together in Houston for a brunch around tech in the intersection of culture. And that's why we're here. It's not about those words that you can just take and erase. We know what we're talking about. We are talking about words that are sticking and standing on paper and celebrating that. And so I'm excited for us to be able to take that, bring that here for you guys to partake in as we kick it off with a little AI demo. If you're not familiar with Copilot, be prepared. Go ahead, Anthony.
There we go. And is an alumnus of North Carolina A&T State University.
Come on, Aggie. Come on, Aggie. Come on, Aggie.
He now resides in Seattle, Washington, yeah? And outside of work, he's really passionate about community. Anthony is the...
This clip is going to be on everybody's blog.
Like, you never give me a cow. Like...
Hi, sweetie.
Like,
Hello, sweetie. What's your name? Kisses. The Gigi. I love it. I love.
she doesn't want to be seen in this light.
I'm waiting for my management team to meet me at this event so I can get a little bit of help and meet them too. I haven't met some of them in person, or all of them in real life. So we're just here, we're waiting. We're waiting at the Giovanni showroom. Would they put on some black? Oh yes. Oh my God, so we have some beauty queens in the building. Y'all are gorgeous. Wait a minute, we never see them in real life. We only see you guys on TV on stage. Oh, y'all are beautiful. Okay, Rhode Island, New Jersey. So literally, I love the fact that we have ready to wear that we didn't even know existed. So it's not just all about the gowns, cookies. It's about the ready to wear also. With Giovanni likes to go with us through life. That's what I'm getting. Oh, this is beautiful. This texture is beautiful. Looks like a thumbprint, a little fingerprint. So good. Okay, let me see. This is, oh wow. Where are you going? Everywhere. Look at the little shoulder.
The little point?
Yes.
Oh,
I like the backless.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cute.
The pockets? No.
No, but that's okay.
I like the bootleg too. It's so
Yeah. Oh, this is cute. Very much. Oh my God. And oh, that has zippers on it. I didn't realize. These are so sweet. Oh, so it kind of can like go in a little bit or fluff up more. These dresses are fun. It's very, yeah, because it's like we don't really get a chance to go out to a lot of things. And then, yeah. I run this business for this event to be happening. How about that? Yeah. Thank you. I like this. Wait a minute now.
If I was skinny.
Well, listen, we get it in our size, make it work.
You want me to hold it up?
Yes, please. Also, they asked me to make sure I have a street look.
Oh, yeah, for today?
Yeah, and I'm like, shoot. Okay. So it's day one fashion week. Y'all know I had to make a statement. I'm wearing my aviator cap from YSL because the Tuskegee Airmen need a tribute. Tom Ford Sonny's Wardrobe NYC, baby. Only made, hello, cashmere from Banana Republic. A wardrobe with striped down, tuxedo striped up. And then TV Philo for the girls. They know. Okay. Y'all stay bundled up in these streets for New York Fashion Weekend because it's cold outside. The hawk is out here. She outside. Oh my gosh. So I'm sitting here And just a quick catch up about yesterday, because not a lot of stuff happened yesterday. It was just, we had 2 things and that was it. But yesterday, well, it's so funny because before I went to the first event, I had a phone call that really, it didn't like, I'm not going to say that it threw me off because like I'm grounded, okay? But I realized that I think we have to thank people more often, that when we're in conversation, we're like crashing out on someone and they hold back or are able to keep you calm or to not go off and obliterate you. Like, if you are crashing out on someone, and what I mean by that is just like going off, emotional, just saying everything, having a way too much of an honest conversation, like you're saying things and you don't even realize what you're saying, you're just upset in a space, and the person that's receiving it is not going off, not going back at you, and they're just letting you go and bringing you back to calm. Thank them, because I don't think people understand how often we are saved by seeing someone else's even uglier side. That's all I want to say about that. Not going to get into the details of the phone call, but I need to be thanked. Anyway, I went to the Kensington Gray event. Kensington Gray is a Black-owned, Canadian-owned talent agency that has some of our favorite people on their roster, like Janae Naylor, Karen Britchick, the Youssefs, Kiari, Tyler. Like, they have some amazing people on their roster. They've been in the business, I don't even know, 10 years? I don't even know how long they've been in business, but they've been doing their thing ever since, right? And they always have an event for New York Fashion Week. I've been going to them for the last couple of years, honestly. And there's always something to learn at their events. So, and they're always like branded sponsored type of thing. And this time they had Microsoft Copilot / Collective Voice / Kensington. They came together and put this event on. It was all Black dress code, which I love because the times we're in, like Black people in all Black, there's something really beautiful about it. Just as beautiful as Black people in all white or just one colorway or whatever. It was gorgeous in that room last night. But anyway, it was at the Wall Street Hotel, down all the way downtown in Manhattan, and it was wonderful. I learned so much about Copilot. I'm a big user of ChatGPT in a way where if I'm writing something out, I'll give ChatGPT what I've written. I'll ask it very specific questions like, what do you summarize from my intent of this write-up? Like, what do you understand from it? So I can understand how to change or fix different perspectives throughout what I've written, right? So literally, I use it for leverage in certain things. I ask it for strategizing something when I feel very overwhelmed by all the moving pieces that I'm involved with, whether it's my own business, my content schedule, deliverables from a brand, and I'll give it all the things that I have going on. And I'm like, can you please give me a schedule to map this out so I'm not burnt out, that I have some downtime, but I'm able to do this, right? And you have to be very specific with its questions. So anyway, I learned a lot about Copilot yesterday, which is a Microsoft AI. And literally they did demonstrations for us. I love this. They did demonstrations using it, and it asked very specific questions about, what neighborhood should I look into? I'm curious about moving into California, blah, 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 giving it all this information. And when it started to respond, it sounded like your cousin Ray, like your cousin Charles, just having a conversation. She said, well, I think you should look into Vest because it's very neighborhoody. It gives good vibes. It speaks with a bit of slang. It's very relatable, but it's the genius, right? So I was floored. I was flabbergasted. And it also sounded kind of cute. It's weird. Like, I can see how we can have conversations with these tools and build relationships. Wow. So definitely we'll be using that alongside my ChatGPT because I love my ChatGPT. My ChatGPT, we call it C, calls me Cookie. It calls me Cookie. So do you get what I'm saying? Okay. And then after that, and the other thing too, it's not just, because I'm under a different agency, right? It's Kensington Gray and Friends every single time. Like, Kensington Gray loves to bring the entire Black creator community in. And we have people like,
usually Monroe would be there, but she's not here for New York Fashion Week. She's doing some other things. And Tashira came up, Esperanza came up from DC, Frank from DC came up. It was just a lot of people who aren't under agency, who are under different agencies, who are under Kensington Gray agencies, and even the brands that were involved with the sponsorship yesterday were just like, oh, thank you guys. This is such a wonderful opportunity to meet everyone from Kensington Gray and friends and family. Like, very inclusive, very bring in everybody, very bring in community, very less key, very, if I got some information, I'm going to share with you. And I'm going to go up and I'm going to pull you up. You get what I'm putting down? So I love stuff like that because I sat there and I was like, ooh, learning all the things about AI. It was a wonderful panel also. Very funny guy. Wendell, I hadn't heard of him before, but he was hilarious, okay? He has like a dry humor that a lot of people don't understand, but me and Tashira were cracking up. Politics and fashion, we were cracking up. So then after Giovanni, after Kensington Gray, I went to Giovanni, learned about their new products, learned that they have one designer under the whole brand for thousands and thousands of designs. Two brothers own it, Abraham and Sal. It's $1 million company. Their team seems very happy to be working there. One of them had worked there for 10 years and still going, still loves it. And it's nice to see the people behind the brand kind of thing, right? They also have ready to wear, which I didn't know anything about. I've only known Giovanni for their prom dresses, gowns, wedding dresses, that type of stuff. So it was cool to see the actual ready to wear. And then, but this was also an opportunity for me to meet my newest manager and the director of relations from my talent agency for the very first time in person. I've only been working with people from the agency virtually because they're based out of I don't know what kind of work they're doing out here, but it always sounds like a motorcycle rolling by. But they're based out of state, and I had only met my first manager, Ope, when I first joined the agency, and then I've had Kristen also has been my manager. She's not with me anymore. She's not with the brand anymore, and Corey just started in January, so she's my new manager, and Erica is over relations, and they came up here to help Chi and I out, especially with like any last minute things, because our schedule isn't jam packed out in a way, but like everything happens last minute when it's fashion week. So they came up to build more relationships, to meet us in real life, and to assist in any way for fashion week. So that's really cool. We went to Wolf at Nordstrom. I went there last fashion week season. I did some work with them and we were nearby. I was like, oh, let's go to Wolf, like let's get a drink, whatever. So they got their espresso martinis and I got my little ginger beer and my baguette with fennel honey butter and the balsamic drizzle and oil with garlic confit. And then I love that little baguette. And then I got home around like maybe 8:30 or so. I didn't think I was gonna be out so late. But we had to kiki, we had to catch up, we had to spill the tea, we had to talk about the things. So that was nice. I felt like that was really good for my spirit to like meet Corey and Erica in real life, considering how much we connect over putting out fires and working on new projects and figuring out strategy for my content career. So I really enjoyed spending time with them last night. I don't think they're going to be here the whole week. I think they're leaving today. And we got a lot of stuff going on today, but they're leaving later tonight, I think. So today we have Juicy, which I think is how we pronounce it. We're going to learn today. Juicy's my second time seeing their show, but I didn't get a chance to like connect with anyone from the brand. So I'm going to learn how to pronounce the name. I need to know. And because it's like one of those under the radar brands. And then we have Alexis Bitar at some point from 3 to 6. I have to find out what my actual appointment time is. Then we have Sergio Hudson with Stuart Weitzman. I'm going as their guest to the show. We're wearing Stuart Weitzman boots today. And then we have a Philip Klein cocktail. We have AOD magazine launch. We have The Cut. Something. And I'm doing a takeover for Who What Where UK edition. So I'm going to be filming stories for them all day today for them to be posting tomorrow, I think. So we have a takeover. We have a media takeover, which is my first time doing that. I'm like, ooh, ooh. So I'm gonna relax for a couple more hours here. I had something at 11, but I didn't get confirmation for it. It's fine. I think I was the one that responded too late because I was running around getting it yesterday. So it's okay. It just means I could just kind of relax and take it all in. So I'm gonna relax, watch a little bit of TV, some YouTube, drink some water, drink my matcha, and then we're gonna start getting ready around 11:30, 12 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock now. So that's my little TED Talk. That's my recap of yesterday. Thank the people who don't crash back out at you. And take your time, get into Giovanni, get into Copilot, okay? Girl, one of the creators on the panel, Tyler, was like, I have an assistant, but Copilot is my mini assistant. And it makes everything so much easier. Like her closet sales, she got help with that through Copilot where it's like seamless. So I'm going to try it too because I have some things that I need to sell. And yeah, we'll get into it another time, but I'm going to go relax. I'll see y'all later. I'm going to go relax. I'll see y'all later. Bye, cookies. What's up, cookies? My name is Carolyn Gray. We're at New York Fashion Week, and I'm going to take you with me for the day. Buckle up and get cozy. Let's go. We're going to keep the fit simple underneath. It's all about the boot and the shoe. Power boot, power shoe. Stuart Weitzman, power booty. Thank you. 100. I need a lip roller. Don't worry, I got a little one in my bag. Power coat, power coat. We're going to do Saint Laurent. Here we go. We're gonna need a hat. We need to keep our head and our ears warm. Navy and black, one of my favorite combinations. Don't sleep on it. My whole survival kit is in this bag and a change of clothes. Let's go. The Uber's downstairs.
Moist, wet, wonderful colors. Colors that lick your lips. Moisture with colors. With moisturizers and a protective sunscreen to keep your lips very soft, very moist, very wet. And I think that's very wonderful.
Moisture Whip lipstick for long-lasting colors that lick your lips.
This is the switch up. What do we think? Yes, yes. And we're driving this time. We're taking the car.
Keep right.
All right. We are heading back downtown. I have the vehicle.
Keep right.
Okay, Elizabeth is just doing all the things. Girl, I know how to get on FDR. We are heading back downtown. It is literally right before I left the house. They said it was going to be an hour and some change to get there. Now it's 34 minutes. You know what? Then I can just ease on up. I can ease on down the road. Okay. I was a little flustered because Carlos had to have me pay his parking monthly through my card because his cards, new bank cards, didn't come in. But he was like, what account do I Zelle? And I'm like, whatever account you Zelled last time. I don't know. And it was like a whole situation. Then we're in the basement service. I'm like, you know what? This is a lot for me to handle. This is a lot. So yeah. Anyway, I didn't even have to rush because we're out.
Reported ahead.
Yes, Elizabeth, I can see that. Thank you, Elizabeth. I call her Elizabeth because she's British. You know what I mean? So yeah, so we're trying to get downtown, and always coming off of the Bruckner, we always have a little bit of congestion, you know, so we're just gonna keep it safe and easy, drive for each other, and get down to the Sergio Hudson show on time. Yes. Oh, who's texting me? All right, I'll see y'all when we get down there so I can fully pay attention to the road ahead of me and not hold y'all in my hand at the same time. I need to get some kind of I don't even know what kind of girl, I just can't. Hold on, let me call y'all back. For the you're looking at me. I'm looking at footage for who or where from the actual show.
Okay.
I like that picture of that between me and the girlfriend.
Yeah, that was good.
They're all
for smile. I'll take it.
So heavy, right? It's a lot going on. But I'm overwhelmed. It's all right. You know what I love seeing Karen and her husband. You see them in the green with Miss Brandy. I think she's from Harlem Fashion Row. In the blonde with the blonde short cut.
Yeah.
And the lady in the green, that's Karen Britchett. And that's her husband with the hat on. So cute. I know. He's so supportive. Would you want to walk around? No, it's okay. I'll do it. Sure? Yeah. Because I'm going to get some more content for, what's it called?
Who, what, where?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And they start no time soon. Give me a break.
Yes, exactly. YouTubes. Let me YouTubes.
Ah, sisters!
Checking is on the other end.
Hello, sisters! Hi, honey!
This is exactly why I don't come to Alice and Olivia's shit. They always have bullshit at their door and they invite you. And then you get here and then they act like they don't want you here. I'm posting this.
Oh my goodness, cookies. It is Sunday. It's Super Bowl Sunday, but it's still also Fashion Week. And I am getting ready to go to rock my hair. This is not how I want my hair to look, but I'm going to do the best I can with what I got. We're going to go to Rockefeller Center for the Jonathan Cohen show. This will be my first time attending any of his shows, presentations. I know of him to have a lot of colorful, floral, whimsical clothing. And I noticed that he sells in like Neiman Marcus and stuff like that. So I don't know much about the brand, just that little tidbit. And yeah, and then we're gonna go to Black and Fashion Council to see the brands that are on showcase there at the WSA building, one of my favorite buildings for everything. I'm gonna put on a little cute wraparound. It is 11:56. The presentation's from 12 to 3. I hit up Chi. We agreed we were gonna show up there at 1. How does it, oh, wait a minute, hold on now, how does it work again? Open it from here, there, I don't wanna rip it, because it has like this little adhesive part, so I'm keeping it, you know, casual, warm. It snowed last night, so it's a lot of snow on the ground. I don't know how. Actually, I kind of want to put this up near here to keep my chest warm. Even though I'm going to have this huge, abominable snowman Aknavas coat on, I still just want to make sure I have my layers and stuff. I started doing this type of heat packing when I was doing extra work. And one of the sets I was on was like an overnight outdoor in the middle of January, extreme cold, like one of the coldest nights of that year, I'm not even joking. And the first night I had nothing. And I was like, oh my God, if I don't cover up this next night, you know, I don't want to get sick from this. So I went to like Dwayne Reed and I got all these like heat hand warmers, foot warmers, this thing. And just was like the coziest of them all outside. And even the stylists on the set were like, actually, that's a really good idea. So I just, anytime I know that I'm going to be out and about and on foot and it's blistering cold, I'm putting on my gear. All right, let's see, what else? Oh, I'm just going to put my Prada Stompers on. I don't want to speak it into existence, but like I feel a little mucusy, you know? So that is quite relieving. Just gonna show you the full fit right here. And then I don't know if I'm gonna take an Uber or if I'm gonna take the train. I took the train yesterday, it was fine, but like the trains on the weekends are always a little funny. So I actually got off at the wrong, like my train I thought was gonna go to my normal stop. It didn't. So that happened yesterday when I came home, which was fine. Carlos was actually right there to pick me up at the mouth of the train. So it worked out perfectly. So I just need to pay attention today, you know, what trains are running, not versus not. Oh, so yesterday, I feel like I need to update y'all. I don't know the last time I updated anything. So yesterday was the Allison Olivia presentation and this other thing called Meat Eater Galentine's runway show. And there was like a break in between. There was like a 2-3 hour space. And honestly, I was dead tired yesterday. And I wanted to go to Allison Olivia because Chi was taking her daughter Charlie, and I wanted to see Charlie. Me and Charlie, that's my friend. So I wanted to see Charlie, but I really didn't want to go to Allison Olivia because the last few presentations, while I'm grateful to be invited anywhere, I feel like the way that they handle their invites, the door, the attitude, every time there's something wrong, like something goes off, you don't feel welcomed, you don't feel like you were actually invited. They make people wait online and they have a short line. And, you know, it was like 4 of us that are under the same PR agency that were for this show, the Youssef sisters, Chi, her daughter, myself, and they would not let us get on the shorter line with the Youssef sisters, even though we were all together under the same umbrella of PR work, which, listen, I don't know if they were dressed by the brand or what, but once we even got inside, after they gave us so much attitude and told us to go on the general line, which, listen, it's not an ego thing, it's just like, stop over inviting everyone. Like, you have hundreds of people at this space and it's a presentation, it's supposed to flow a certain way, and instead you have 500 people showing up at one time and not everyone's coming out the same. Like, it's not structured correctly. You went in and it was just COVID everywhere, jam-packed to the nines. Like, why are there so many people in this space? You can't even enjoy the presentation. You can't even enjoy the scenes that they set up. It was a very beautiful presentation, and they always do really well with like having a theme and putting it together really well, but like it was uncomfortable, it was overcrowded, they were rude as hell at the door, and they always just do too much with the invites, you know, to ensure that people show up. Like, people are gonna show up. I don't understand why they always do that, and it just makes one feel that I'm just here to fill a space and y'all don't even treat other people well that I know. On the flip side of business, when you actually do collaborations with people I know, you actually treat them like shit. So it's just like, Allison Olivia, what are we doing? What's her name? Stacy? Like, what exactly is the point of all that madness at every one of your shows? Because it makes people feel uncomfortable, unwelcome. It's not luxury, it's not fashion. It is a frenzy, and it feels elitist. And, you know, unless one of my friends is doing something and they feel good about the collaboration with Allison Olivia, I won't be attending. I won't be going. No. And if they, like, I don't think it's a nice experience. I don't think it's professional, and I don't think it's kind either. So after that experience, I was like, yeah, I looked at the Meat Eater schedule and I thought it was a show that started at 6, and it was like something else from like 6 to 7, and then, or 6 to 8, and then the show was at 8. And I was like, you know what? After experiencing this unorganized situation and that energy, I feel like this is gonna be I'm going home. I came home and Carlos made my favorite pasta of his, and it was phenomenal. And I cozied up with some tea and we went to bed at like midnight or something like that, which is early for me. So anyway, I am wearing kafil turtleneck with the outline. Something about bosoms is my thing right now. Outline of bosoms, and Cynthia Rowley padded pants because it's cold, and
Let me just lift this up a little bit. I keep forgetting to take this thing. Ooh. Okay, well that's fine. I always forget to take this tag. I've had this coat for over a year. And I just took the tag off, but I ripped a little. It's all right. It's fine. I could stitch that back in there. No one sees it anyway, you know. But I'll stitch it back. I can stitch that back. Oh, it's sad looking now. It's an Aknabas coat. Oops. But yeah, let me see. Will this transfer too much lint if I open it? Honestly, I'm gonna keep it closed. Keep it warm, keep it closed. I don't really like how the pants look at the bottom. Let me stuff them. Let me do things so it can have a really good tuck in. Yeah, so that way the frame can loosen up. Yeah, I prefer that. Just do this better. I have my little mittens. I guess I'll just wear my the same bag I wore yesterday. I went live yesterday and y'all helped me get dressed. Thank you guys for helping me. It got crazy at the end because I was running out of time and I knew it, and it made me like more anxious, but y'all had me cracking up afterwards. I even almost fell with the computer. That was hilarious. But yeah, and then whoever told me to wear the Fendi bag, thank you. That helped me. I'm like, what bags do I have? Y'all know more about, y'all can remember better than I can about my own things. I'd be like, oh, I do. It is there. Huh. Especially when I can't think straight. But yeah, I think, you know, especially I'm not really, like I haven't seen anything Jonathan Cohen that's like my style yet. So let's just keep this all black, all simple. Don't mind. I'm going to get right back in that bed when I get home later tonight, okay? But yeah, this is the look. And that's the thing, actually. Oh, maybe I have to figure out what bag is going to sit comfortably on my shoulder because I don't like it when my bag slides off my shoulder. It's very aggravating. So let me figure out a bag and I'm going to call y'all back. Yes. No, I took the train. Okay. Oh, you're good. Oh, you come from Chelsea. Yes. All right. I'm around. I'm literally like on the back end of the building. I'm just sitting in front of this coffee shop that I know. Always, I need a little caffeine. You have heels on? They did? Do you like it? Okay. I can't wait to see it because some of the stuff I saw on their Instagram, I was like, I don't know, but let me see. Okay. I can't wait to see it. I like dramatic. Yeah. I like it. Well, let me know where you're parked up. Like, is Charlie still with you? Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, I'm like, I could come find you and then help you walk if there's like, pretty much the sidewalks are pretty clear. Those in between, yeah, it's the in between. They better not. It would behoove them not to give an issue. Yeah, like, and that's my child. Like, I will fight you. I'm just saying, like, why wouldn't they? Shoot. If it is, so how about this? Y'all go in and say it's your daughter and see what they say. And if it's a problem, just say it's me. I'll just wait outside. I'm dead serious though. She could go as me. Like, oh well, then her name is Carolyn Gray. But yeah. Well, let me know what block you're gonna park on, more or less, so I can find you, and then. No, it's so you know where like Rockefeller Center is and like Saks is, in that in between space where we walk to go to like the roller rink, the ice skating rink. It's in that section, the entrance. But you could probably park on 50th and 5th Ave, like on the 50th block between 6th Avenue and 5th Avenue. Try to find parking on 50th. Okay. All right, let me call you back. My dad's on. All right, I'm gonna start walking over there. All right, bye. Daddy. Wow. Ooh. Look at the sleeves. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait a minute. Dramatic. I love the drama. Oh my God. Okay. Hi, Charlie. What's going on? Ooh, come on, face. Wait a minute, face. I like that. Okay. What's going on?
Good. Come on, you ready?
Yeah? Oh,
I love this coat.
All right.
Oh, yes. The bomber jacket is so nice. Thank you. I love it.
Huh? Gotta get the foot. Gotta get the footbed. Gotta get it. It's our favorite thing. I love that little foot thingy.
Okay, you go first, and then catch me coming up.
We have. Wait, let me go in front. I'm a duck. She got her daughter working for her. I'm gonna get out the way so they can get the content. But we at WSA. My favorite place. Look. She coming. Welcome to Working for Your Mama.
Take the landscape video with your phone in.
Can I take it with yours?
You have to bounce between phones now. You have to put your phone away. 19. I thought he was going to 18.
I hit 16, didn't I? Here, let's come out. I'm sorry. She said 16 or 18.
I thought you said 18. But somehow we on 19.
Well, listen, I could be a little dyslexic from time to time. I may have. You know what, though? Sometimes I do that. I flip the 6 for a 9. So it might have happened this way. We'll figure it out. Well, I'm going to see. We finna see. Oops. My bad.
What you doing? Yo.
Is this it?
Okay, 16.
Boom. I see the sign. We have arrived. This is gorge. Per usual.
Hey, Charlie, come on, girl. You want me paying you?
I'm done.
No, but not even that. Huh? We can't be having that narrative. That's not a narrative.
Hello, how you doing? I'm Carolyn. Nice to meet you officially. Wow.
That's my daughter, Carly.
In person.
Like it's always tested, but it wasn't so openly tested.
Yeah.
So I designed this 3-piece set to kind of just like step into our femininity, but also our strength.
I love this material. So wait, that blazer is the same, or?
Yeah, it's the same material.
Wow.
Oh, but it's like this is like an off-the-shoulder situation.
I love this.
It can be zipped up. This can zip up there too, so it's like could be a top. Justin.
This green piece, I can imagine, looks stunning. That piece is, I can just see it on the body.
Yes, this is one of our newest styles. Like we've never done knitwear before, so I'm really excited with this.
Are you direct to customer?
Yeah, I'm direct to consumer, solely direct to consumer. I don't like to be played with.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we know our community.
Yeah.
Supports us.
Exactly.
And once because I started out wholesale, and this was like a 24 years. So I have like fresh cool pieces.
Oh, that's fun.
That's pretty. Thank you. I like to play with like beauty to make it fun. We have this like quirky piece. This is like
That's cute.
Thank you.
It is.
It can be a dress, it can be a top.
Oh.
So it's like a bubble dress. It's a little
Yes.
I love it.
But it's so cute.
Thank you.
I love the sleeveless
so
component.
thoughtful.
Yeah.
Thank you. So you can do that, or you can like lay it out. I
Yeah.
just like to, I'm a Libra. I need options.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want. I need to be able to do things like, do I want
This gown is
Do I
cool.
want this off? Do I
Yeah.
You know,
I
change
like
my
that.
all the time. And I like always like shapes.
Stop. She's tired.
Oh yeah.
We've been running around all the fashion things.